Alright, welcome back everybody to KeeKlips. This here is KeeKlip 21. This is going to be part 6. I know it's been a really good while since I last did one of these. If I remember everything that we have done so far, I know for one we looked over Clowney Island in part 1. Part 2 we looked over Paint Misbehaving. Part 3 we went over to the mind blowing. This right here, that's Paint Misbehaving. Or Misbehaving, whatever. Over here, we went over to Mind Blowing. That was part 3. And then up in the clouds, we looked at Arabian Flight. That was part 4. Still a good stage, I believe. Find where it is, right here. Yeah, that's right there. That's part 4. And then we've been over to this. Went over to this red hot rod design type of transport. Okay, and so we went in here to Pyramid Scheme. That was part 5. Yep. And right now we're gonna be going into part 6. I don't know how long it's been, because I know I did a whole lot of other series. I did a couple conventions and all that. Right here, part 6, we're going to be looking at food fright. Let's get this back on track. Now this right here, this is probably the most biggest stage to ever complete. And first off, this map right here, of course if you go around the stage, you get all the pieces, it goes right here, and then uvula. But we're going to go first, take a look out here. There's like 2 parts of the stage. Or 3, you want to count the last part, whatever. Right here, this is basically. God dang it. Right. Get this guy real quick. Yeah, alright, so basically this whole stage is basically a food thing, as you already know, from mostly through candy, because right now we're walking on a Hershey bar-like. Walking through that Hershey bar-like pathway, and it has that little candy cane type of tube. And as you already see, these walls or mountain-like things are basically just marshmallows. Take on this other side real quick. Woo! Alright. Now I'll tell you all about the tubes later on, but I want to get through here if I can. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna be going to, yeah, that's the middle part. Actually, you know what? Let's go on this side real quick. Okay, that thing's like really rushing in, so you gotta be careful with that part. And it takes us up here. This goes around. Alright, so first let's look at this part right here. Now, the object of this part is getting all those little pieces of candy, and you gotta put it in here. This is basically like a scale. And you want to try to make it to that golden tooth right there. So, now it's not all the candy can fit in here. You basically gotta get a certain amount. Of course, you gotta watch out for that clown, dude. Try to get a couple more. Okay, we need like probably one more. it's too much weight. Oh, alright. Okay, we still need one more thing out. Alright. So you see it land on the gold tooth. It closes it and we get a ticket once we complete that part. So now that's basically one part, and then of course some of the tokens and parts that was up here. See if we can get it real quick. Nope, we can't. Alright. Anyway, so now we're going to be taken to another part of this stage. Like I said, this is going to be the most longest stage of all time, so just bear with me, folks. Okay, where's it? Alright. Got a pathway right here. Pow, okay. Get this guy off real quick. Alright. Now, just a reminder, the pipes, that candy cane pipe and that green pipe over there, that leads to another stage, but I'm just going to show you guys how, to actually get those. Because when you first start, of course, they're not activated, so you gotta... Now right here, this is basically this is basically like a factory type of room, and this is actually where you get the first. This is where you get the first part. Oh, didn't go there yet. Go in that tunnel, and now lead you back into the chocolate room. All right, so once again, this right here is a whole big factory, and that's the ring race. I'm not gonna go through that because that takes a long time. But this is basically another part where you get to the third part of the stage. And first we're gonna go in here. There's like a little mini game. Just want to show you guys. The object of this thing is to feed the troll the certain colored candies. And the object is once he gets full, he explodes, and then he has a ticket. He's basically sitting on a ticket. Now, as you see, as we feed him, he's getting a little bit bigger. Just wait a minute. I think this is it. Nope, we got one more, I think. Yep, there we go. And boom! Then of course the ticket will be right there. And yes, those are hands of some dead things. So that's one part of the stage where you get the an obvious ticket. Now I'm just gonna go over here. I think we can. No, we can't. Alright. So let's go up here. This is a better way. So go around this big pipe-like thing. Whew. Okay, you gotta be careful with that because they tend to spin on you. You gotta be careful with those guys. As you see, they're off the mind-blowing stage. We had to race through the boulders. Whew! Alright. So now we made it to the top. The one part, should I show you that? I'm gonna show you. I'll probably show you that later. But this is where we get to the third stage, that pipe. And right now we're in the, I forgot what you call this. We'll call it the Spider Rider. It's basically a spider type watercraft, pretty cool. And another place to get a ticket right here. Okay, we gotta keep speed to this one. Now the object of this is basically all these ladybugs, I think, all upside down. Okay, and one more, pow. And there we would have gotten our ticket. Let's see, go around a little bit. Now right here, first off, turn around. First off right there, there would have been not a ticket, but a token right there. He's going to be careful because if you can tell, some of the tongues go in and out at the same time, like in a row. Like that row that goes in and the other one comes out, so be careful with that. And let's see. Now the pipe that we just came out of earlier, this right here leads us to back to the factory. And of course going back to, and the short one basically goes back to the other main room. And then the green pipe is right over here. Yes, this pipe will lead you to the big room. There's no other little room that this thing can actually take out of. Pow. Okay, sorry about that. There was a glitch. It's a spider bug again. Oh, and the water's actually, this is basically acid. Now, this whole big, giant thing right here, this was not here when I first got in here. You, what do you have to do? If I can remember, it's been a long time since I played this. Right, no, it's okay. That thing right there, right over there, that's where you got to get the bomb. You throw it right there, and I think you have to go to the other side to throw it the same thing too. Yes, that's what Alicia's at. Now, the thing is, the monster has the eyes. The monster's eyes are basically just those throwing things again, those bombs. You hit that, it's gonna go down. And you gotta rush to do it because the bombs are up there, so you just gotta kind of be careful. But once you hit those, the thing lowers down back in the acid, and then what happens? There's a ticket on top of his head, or over his head when it's floating. So just get on there. You got your ticket. So now with all that, let's go inside this beast. Now this here is a pretty tough obstacle because every wall or anything you touch here is basically staticky. Even the eyeballs, so you gotta be careful right here. Now normally this is not a race, this is basically just getting all the tokens again. So here we go. And we got those worms. Let's try to get out of here real quick. Green eyes. Now that right there is, of course, is going to be one of those bombs. Now, if I remember right, there was a... Okay. Now right here, that's where another ticket was. And I want you to know what that part of the body is. Go over that ramp to come back up, and bam! And that's where we get out of the beak. So, yeah, so basically for a big stage, you know, there's a whole lot to this. A whole lot of obstacles. And I'm going to try to make my way back to the main room. And right in here, this will be some more tokens. And I'm down over here. Alright. And just like that, that's basically everything to the stage. That's going to be the end of KeeKlip 21 Part 6. And for the next one, we're going to be looking at Part 7, and that'll be the finale. And this is the second video I did for finale. So, once again, you guys can find me on Facebook, Keen the Sergeant, or Facebook.com/Dude1192. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram, same name. And you guys stay awesome and prepare for Part 7 coming up soon. Peace.